Welcome to the age of Aquarius. Hey, Aqua Gang and company and our friends. Everybody has Aquarius in their chart. So this reading is for the collective and we are in the age of Aquarius. So it is definitely for everybody. And yeah, this reading is phenomenal. This is your February the 14th. Big love day tomorrow. Okay. And let's face it, in the end, among all the fighting, the bickering, the craziness going on in the world, if you really step back and think about it, the only thing that does matter is love. So we're going to take the opportunity to check that out in this reading and yeah, see what we've got going on. And from what I can tell, just from what cards have come out, it looks like a very deep reading, but a really good reading, right? Which we all need to hear that, don't we? Anyway, we'll start out with the oracle cards. We have the Moonology oracle cards that we're working with today. I started with Oracle of the Seven Energies, and they're like, nope, switch decks. I'm like, really? Yep, switch decks. So I did. It's interesting because we are in a waning moon. And the moon is in Scorpio. And the first card out is New Moon in Scorpio. Yeah, first card out. And that card kind of sets the tone for rest of the reading. you know? Yeah. So, we're going to be talking about working through our fears. If I can find it. I thought I had all of these marked. I was pretty sure I had them all marked, but maybe I didn't have that one. I pulled out the mark, maybe? I don't know. Let me see here. Yeah, everything's marked but that. Okay, so give me just a minute here. Hang on. It's just so weird that I swore I marked the page. Okay, here we go. Let's get into this reading. By the way, infinite love and gratitude to all of you, and happy Love Day to you. I'm not going to call it by its status quo name. I'm just going to call it Love Day. And I have my reasons. And if you've done any history or research yourself, yeah, you wouldn't probably call it that. But anyway, Love Day. Recognizing that love is the only thing that matters. It really is. So, help a gal out, an Aquarius, and do like, sub, and share, please. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Okay, let's get into this. Work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as a phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is a time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. Do tell. If you've been experiencing something of a drought, an emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Ooh, we do like to hear that. Bravo. Everybody clap for the team. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's something superficial about what's coming your way. Attune to the moon. Have some sexy time. Even if you're not with someone, you can have your own special intimate time where you groom yourself. Self-satisfaction. I won't go deeper than that. I think you guys get the gist. Additional meanings for this card. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Yeah, do. Because holding that kind of energy, that space, gives somebody your power. Okay? Move on from jealousy. Here, here. That's again giving away your power. Stop being obsessive. Yes, that's giving away your power. Could it be you're being paranoid? Man, is that a power leak? Make an investment. I suggest in yourself. That's my suggestion. That's what my team said. In yourself. I heard clear as day. The teaching. Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth, magic and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get to the light, and the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any other time suggests you need to do that now. Well, the moon is in Scorpio, so the timing is perfect for what we're doing. Now, have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Okay, here we go. Don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. The never-ending story, that's what I say. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about. So keep the faith. Attune to the moon. I am focused on what I want. Additional meanings. So, yeah, focusing on what you want could be something to do with this. Just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Don't look back. Stay focused on moving forward. Be patient as events unfold. Dig a little deeper to find more courage. And digging deeper definitely is Moon in Scorpio, for sure. Then we need to be bold and make the first move. So those of you that are looking or thinking about asking somebody on a date to be your love of the day, I suggest you do so. Take the initiative. A lot of women go, "Oh, I can't do that. That's not ladylike." That's what you were trained to think. A really good woman will pick her man. She won't stand around waiting for whatever comes her way. If you see something you want, go get it. Okay, here we go. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all of those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way, to step up as a leader. Attuned to the moon, I am taking charge of my destiny. And man, do we have destiny on the table here. Starts with it. Additional meanings. Be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Come into your power. The time for action is now. Strike while the iron is hot. Ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. I absolutely adore Ganesha. I actually had a visitation because I asked my team, I said, I want to see the scariest, weirdest alien you've got. I want to see them. They're like, no, you can't handle it. No, we're not doing that. No. And I'm like, okay, how about the most benevolent one you've got? The next day, they didn't do it right away. I told them, I said, I won't be scared, I promise. The next day in my bathroom, none other than Ganesha laying in my bathroom floor, wearing nothing but a little tiny cloth around the private bits. And just the energy coming from him was amazing. Very childlike, very innocent, very, yeah. So definitely ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. The teaching. In astrology, there are 3 quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Remember, we each have all 12 signs in our chart for different parts of our lives. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. These are the signs that like to get things started and which are the natural leaders. No matter when you draw this card, it's a sign that something new is starting and you quite possibly need to take the lead on it. That was fantastic. And the last card, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So a lot of energy just in the oracles. There's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow, because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get things going towards doing the thing that scares you within reason. So if it's asking that special person out, I suggest you do so. This card is all about living your life purpose, which is possibly what you've asked about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action. So are you willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated to live? If you finally find the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? Attuned to the moon. I know I'm headed in the right direction. Additional meanings for the card. You've headed for something which feels like destiny. Here we go. You need to face a fear and get over it. Time to stop obsessing. The last card was talking about being obsessive about someone or something. Stand on your own 2 feet. You've got this. The teaching. The North Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going north. It's a karmic point, and on the horoscope chart shows us what we need to do and where we need to go with our life to find satisfaction, fulfillment, and happiness. The North Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us, to paraphrase, that in order to discover new oceans, we have to be prepared to lose sight of the shore. That's deep. Be prepared to lose sight of the shore. And I did take a Lenormand card too, and we'll put her right there. And look at that knight galloping on a unicorn. Okay, card number 1. This card brings good news. The card also expresses that something is set into motion. Or it can stand for a young, mostly sporty man. So somebody galloping your direction, perhaps? Doesn't have to be a man, can be a female. Either way. Either way. Okay. So with the actual astrology, like I said, we do have the moon in Scorpio, and Mercury has entered into Aquarius, the messenger. So that could be an Aquarius coming your way. Okay? But it could be anybody. Okay. So the underlying energy was the Two of Wands. This is dominion. This is what you set out to do. Okay? And we have the Fate card here of the Wheel of Fortune starting out. Lots of major arcana to start the reading. Also, I want to take note. Sequential 10, 11, 12, 13. Interesting, because the day I'm recording this is the 13th. And people tell everybody that's an unlucky number. That's a lie. I find it's a really, really lucky day, not an unlucky day like we've all been told. Okay. So, we start out with the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fate. Things that were in the works for you before you ever got here. Something about your dominion. Justice. This card is about fairness, legalities. It's about something going your way. Something's going to go your way. Something is definitely going your way. So it's like the energy's turning in your favor. That's the way it feels, especially starting with that card. Then we have the Hangman. This is a higher, wider perspective over this dominion, the direction you want to go. Okay. And the Death card, which lines up with this new moon in Scorpio card perfectly. This is sexy time. But it's also a transitional energy. So the wheel's turning into your favor, and you are rising like the phoenix. And it's also an ending to this Five of Wands energy, which is competition. The competition's over. Because in the end, how does it turn out? You win. So this is the tide turning. Something to do with what's fair, what's balanced, what matters. Okay? Yeah. This card's also about sacrifice, by the way. So keep that in mind. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of clarifying. I want to, let's take a look at the Two of Wands, that underlying energy, the dominion. What is our Two of Wands about? What is the Two of Wands about? Oh, okay. They don't even want me to pull a clarifying card. They're pointing out the two lions. Notice we have a male and a female here. And the wands, that's passion. So this is definitely a love reading. This is definitely about love. Absolutely. Wow. Okay. Okay, the tide's turning. It's going in your favor. You'll have victory. Whether you have this coming towards you, which many of you do, because luck's turning your direction, or you're stepping out of your comfort zone and making the first move, and you're the one going towards something. Whether it's a person, place, or thing, it doesn't matter. It's something that you're very passionate about. Okay? And there is competition, but that competition's ending because you see things from a different vantage point compared to everybody else. You've made a lot of sacrifices to get where you're going. The competition will be ending. You will have victory. They don't even want me to pull any of these. Okay, well, there you go. That's your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. It looks fantastic. This energy, you really couldn't ask for anything really better than that, especially for, reading about future and love, right? And this is for everybody. So the tide's turning for everybody. It's turning towards justice. That's a big deal if you think about it. All the bad things that are going on the planet. And haven't you noticed that a lot of stuff is coming to light? A lot of stuff that's been going on in Hollywood and big business and all that. A lot of people are getting charged with some very unseemly behavior that they've done. The tide is turning, trust me. We're all going to see justice for all the stuff that's gone on. And one thing I want to leave a note, besides the fact that don't forget, love is in the end the only thing that really matters. Yeah. Just know that we win this. It's fate. It's written in the stars. Okay? Do like, sub, and share. Please share it. Please. I would love that. It would be fantastic. And tell me how this resonates. I mean, is there something that you've thought about going after and you haven't done it? Is there someone or a place you want to move or visit? Or, yeah, see what I'm saying? I'd love to hear from you because I really want to know what you all think. What do you think about the age of Aquarius? Where do you think this is heading? It looks really good, even though it may look it's kind of weird and scary right now. It's getting good. Yeah. Anyway, by the way, the word good is the same thing as God. As a matter of fact, in the Nordic, the word for God is good. G-U-D. Pronounced the same. Okay? Like I said, stay tuned to this channel because I have many, many years of intense Gnostic studies and you'll get some tidbits of truth. Anyway, have a fantastic, fantastic love day. Talk to you later.